What is up, everyone? Happy freaking Sunday. How's it going? Emily, good to see you. Sorry to hear that Miss Sam is misbehaving. Messing around with her pump wire. What's up with that? She gotta knock it off. She got herself all flipped over on her back and everything, messing around with that. That's what she gets. A little bit of a lesson learned, I hope. Hope everyone else is doing good. I'm doing alright, slept pretty good, but Bella and I snuggled, of course. This is what I say every Saturday and Sunday morning stream.
For my friend, ya D-bag.
For my friend! It's what I say, like, every weekend stream. Slept good, Bella and I snuggled a lot, but it's true, that's just what happens. It's just the greatest thing. I can't get enough of it, she can't get enough of it. We're just all snuggled up. She was in between my arm and me again this morning, and we were just so tightly held together. It was amazing. It was great. Loved it. But today the plan is finishing Talos Principle. It's happening today. It's done. We're gonna be done with it. This will be stream number 7, I think, of just the DLC, of just working on the DLC. So on average, it's taken 2 streams per like chapter of DLC, because there's 3, they don't call them chapters, but there's just 3 distinct parts of the DLC. A bit longer than I expected to spend in this, honestly. And the main game took me, I think, 10 or 11 or 12 streams, so we've been playing this for a long time, and I really love this game. I would love to even, if there was more to the story, I'd be perfectly happy diving deeper into it. But we're at the point now where we're in DLC whose only purpose in being created was to challenge the player base. And there's not really much story or lore to dive into anymore. So I'm at the point where, even though I do really love this game, I'm ready to move on. Very, very much ready to move on. It's been a lot of streams doing this, so we'll be done with that today. We might even finish early. In fact, I hope we finish early. If we don't finish early, that's a problem, because it means that I might not finish the game. But we're definitely going to finish it. I'm confident today. I'm confident. Well, hold on. Let me explain something here before we start this puzzle. So this isn't where I left off, by the way. I left off over here on number 19. Show you what this one looks like, just to remind you guys. This is one that I got stuck at the end, and I was literally right at the end of solving this. I had all these connectors set up here. They were all connecting to the receivers on this side, right? And then the final thing to do is get my duplicate bodies up to stand on these buttons over here. There's one up there, and then there's one right here, and then it opens up the door, and you just walk right in and tap that, right? Well, I got stuck. I had a little problem. There was something preventing me from being able to do that. But I was right there at the end, and when I ended stream last week, I stayed in here. I kept playing for a little bit, even after I ended, and I just knocked it out, because I felt like leaving it in the situation that I was leaving it, it was just like, we're right at the end. I hated that in my mind. It was going to drive me crazy. I wasn't going to be able to sleep at night if I left it this way. So I did complete it, and the solution was basically, like, I had all the connectors. Every connector in this area, all of them were up there, right? Ready to go. And basically what I had to do is I had to take 2 of them down and put one on this button, make it so I could come through here, put 2 more on these buttons, then bring my bodies through, get them up there, run them over to the stand on the buttons up there, and one over there, and then come back up here and reconnect everything. Basically, I didn't need all of the connectors up here to finish things off. I only needed 3 of them, or 4 of them, and then the others, like, there's a bunch on here. There's like 7 connectors or something, so I only needed 3 or 4 up there, and then the others I could leave down here on these buttons, and then I was able to solve it. So Bit of a pain in the butt, but I was right there at the end, so... this is what we have left to do. We have 11, we have 20, 23, and 24. That's it. 4 puzzles. But 4 of the hardest puzzles that I skipped last week, so... that's where we're at. You don't know what to do, Devil? You're bored of everything? Go outside, Devil. Go outside. Go on a hike. Just start walking. Just walk places. You know? Anywhere. Your own city. Just walk around. Just go walk places. It's a good time killer. You'll learn a lot of things. You'll learn probably more and more, depending on where you live, how overpopulated this planet is. That's why I like to go out into nature. Get away from it all, you know? Get away from people. Get away from the cars. And just enjoy silence, or just the wind, or some birds. I'm at that age now. You have a headset, but for some reason their audio isn't picked up on stream. I have to play with it. Controller muted when you use the headset. So if I mute the controller, mute the headset, yeah. The mic on the headset is so good that it makes me self-conscious. My voice sounds too crisp and gives me the, no, you sound fine. I don't speak when I stream. Yeah, you can just do that. You just not talk. Bird watching age. I'm not a bird watcher, but I just being away from people for a bit. You know, I like backpacking. I like hiking. I'm planning to do a lot of it this summer, because last summer I kind of slacked on it. But camping and backpacking, it's really fun experience. If you've never done it before, being truly isolated out in the wilderness, where you're literally like the only person camping out in the forest, very far away from civilization, it's a cool feeling. I highly recommend it if you've never tried. There's cryptids out there. Yeah, yes there are. There's a lot of things out there. You know what though? Nothing better than waking up in the morning, like set up your camp alongside like a lake, and you're literally the only person there. You know, it's like the whole forest is your backyard. You know, it's so peaceful and so yeah. It's just very regenerative for the soul and the spirit. You know. I only got into it after COVID because there was nothing else to do. There were no metal shows to go to, you know. All the restaurants and bars are closed up. All the venues are closed up. But it is really an amazing experience. It's cool. I've got so many pictures that are just incredible. Like, this is where our camp is, you know, in the middle of nowhere, right at this like partially frozen, ice-covered lake. My very first backpacking trip involved snow hiking, which we were not prepared for, but we did it anyway. Hiked all the way up to this partially frozen lake, and oh my god, the most delicious water I've ever tasted in my life. Truly makes me feel like, you know, what are they putting in the bottled water? You know, is it really untouched from a stream, or what stream are they pulling from? Like, I've never tasted water so good in my life. It's hard to describe. Hate to do that alone though, not about the big quilt dinner. Yeah, it's a lot better if you go with friends, obviously, but going solo, yeah, it's a little bit more intimidating. I would just recommend taking some friends along. Then you have backup supplies and backup tents, potentially, if something goes wrong. Okay. So this one, I got stuck on. This is one I skipped. But I got pretty far on it. I ran into a problem. As one does. So first thing we need to do is just move this over here, because we gotta connect to this connector over here. this inverter. So this needs to connect to this. Let's put that there, and then this is gonna connect here. And we can just do this here, I think. Like so. Okay. Oh, Bunny, one time we went backpacking. God, this was one of the worst trips for sleep. It was really windy. It was, I think, a 3-night trip. Wait. Maybe just 2 nights. But anyway, so the first night, super fucking windy. Oh my god. No lie, I didn't sleep a single minute that whole night. I just laid in bed, or, I just laid in my tent with my eyes closed. I didn't sleep at all. It was so loud, even with like earplugs and stuff, because it was so windy and so loud that it was like whipping my tent around. Like I was solid, staked into the ground, like I'm not going anywhere, but it was still moving and whipping it around. And it literally sounded like freight trains rolling through the forest. Like you could hear the wind coming in the distance when there was a brief pause. You could hear it coming. And then the trees, it hits the trees above you, and we're talking, big, strong trees. They're whipping around too. And it was literally sounded like a train. I'm not lying. Like a train rolling right through our camp. So loud. And that same night, so when you backpack, you have to take all your food and anything that smells, toothpaste and deodorant, anything that has a scent to it. You have to take all that stuff, pack it up, and hang it in a tree, or use what they call a bear lock. No, it's like a canister that's bear proof. Basically, you can just put all your stuff in there and set it by a tree. But I like hanging it because an animal could potentially, like a bear, could come off and just walk off with your stuff. So I like hanging stuff in a tree because that way, they're not gonna just walk off with it. Bear vault, that's what they call it, bear vault. Anyway, we hung all of our stuff in a tree, and you do this when you're ready to go to sleep. When you're done for the night, you put all your smelly stuff away. We hung all of our stuff in a tree. We got back, we're hanging out at camp, just enjoying the fire for a bit. And right when we decided to go to bed, my buddy who's with me, he goes in his tent and he goes, "Oh, bro, I made a mistake." And I'm like, "What?" He forgot a pack of Skittles in his tent. Like he brought some candy with him, and I brought some candy with me too. I always like to bring like something sweet, some like easy dessert thing, so candy or a cookie or whatever. You can't bring a lot with you. So you bring these little luxuries, right? He left Skittles in his tent, so we had to go back to our bear ties and, pull his down, put his Skittles in there, because we're not risking a bear having a sweet tooth in the middle of the night. But we're doing this, like, it's pitch black. It's pitch black, it's windy as fuck. So, like, when we're walking to our bear ties, you can't put it right in your camp. You put it pretty far away from your camp. And, so we're walking there, it's pitch black, like we have headlamps, but you can only see immediately what you're lighting up. You can't see anything around you. Pitch black, windy as hell, noisy as hell, so you can't hear anything either. So potentially, like, if we were to walk up on a bear or some other animal, like, we wouldn't notice it probably, and if they were walking up on us... What's up, Lumi? If they were walking up on us, we wouldn't hear them either because it's so windy, right? You wouldn't hear a twig snap behind you. So I was a little annoyed about that. It's like, dude, come on. But it was fine. How's it going, Looney? Are you still streaming, or did you just end? You're still on. Okay. How's your games going, Looney? I hope it's all going well. I was just telling a backpacking story. Oh yeah. So now we can come out here. You're being a bit toxic. Just it's fine. Games are good. Swap the survivor. Oh, nice. Now it's time to be a toxic survivor, right? I think I can take all of these out now. Wrong way. I'm almost done with this game, William. Almost done. I've got 4 puzzles to do today. That's it. That's all that's left. I'm gonna end it. Yeah. I'm gonna end it. Trust me, I'm done. I'm done with this game. It's out here. I need both of these out here. Oh no, wait. I don't need this anymore. I can take this off. This over here. I can utilize the fan now. This game hurts my feels and I don't even play it. Yeah, this has been a tough game. I just looked up how long the average completion time for this DLC is, and it was like 18 hours or something. And I'm up to like 25, 26 hours. So I'm a little bit below average, unfortunately, for this. For the DLC. Now for the main game, I was average. I was average completion time. Numerically, I'm above average, yes. But technically, I'm... Realistically, what's the right word here? I don't know. You guys understand, though. Okay, so I need to... What do I need to do here? Numerically. Getting spicy? How am I getting spicy? So this can go like that. That's wrong. Oh, now that this is open, I can take this away. This is how I do this. I'll put this back. I'm gonna hunt down an iced coffee and get set up for my PowerPoint. Oh, keys! Drive safe. Can't put it off any longer. Drop your coffee orders. I don't drink coffee, but I will take, I don't know, whatever you're having. I'm not picky. Whatever you're having. This. What's up, Julia? Brian the Giant Brain. No. No brain frying today. Just a regular coffee, though? Nothing more complicated than that? Okay, so now that this is holding the door open, I don't need this over here. And I can... both of these. Take this out of here. Oh, it's fancy. That's what I'm saying. Get me what you getting. Please. Gracias, gracias. All right. We're collecting a bunch of things. I need to get this out of here now. Actually, need to get this out of here as well. So we're done with this. Bam. I don't believe I need the fan for anything at this point. This needs to go this way, so I need to... I do need the fan. Hold on. I think I do. Oh, we can just... I could take it this way. Okay. Hold on. Let's see what we do. Fuck, of course we don't have an angle from there. I'm basically just trading one for another if I do this. No, I don't have to do it from here. I can do it from here. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm using that as a source. Hold on. Oh, no, I'm not. It's coming from here. Okay. I think I'm good. I've got everything. And we just need to bring everything inside. Pugs! Pants must be on fire. I thought you weren't streaming this Sunday. I didn't lie. Technically what I said is that I expect I will be going to my dad's, and that I would talk to him, and that if I was gonna be gone, I would say something in Discord. And I never said anything in Discord, therefore, I didn't lie. And here I am. Look at all of our stuff. Guys, look at all of our stuff. Alright. Discord, Schmizcord. Get with the times, Pugs.
Consider unrelenting.
What's up, Cassie? Have I won the game yet? We're close. We have 4 puzzles to work on today. That's it. That's it, and then it's over. Kalsar, I'm about to ban you. You know that's not true. Okay, there was one stream where I struggled very hard and only got like 4 puzzles or 5 puzzles done. But that's because I didn't have a rule about how long to spend on each puzzle before moving on. I'm the backbone of this community. Don't worry, Byron dies. No! Byron! Okay. So we have a blue and a red and a green. So the way we need to line this up, there's openings, right, on each of these. I don't even think we need all of these, but let's... So that's gonna have to be a blue. Our only source is red, so... You gotta connect that one. This one's gotta be... Oh no, wait, hold on. This one can connect to this one because it'll be doing blue. This one needs both. I'm gonna have it take both of these colors. That. I don't know if the spacing is right on these. Got that. Seem good? Let's take a look at it. It could be spaced apart just a little bit more, I guess. Maybe this one. Okay, and then... Looks perfect, but looks can be deceiving. Yes, that they can. Hey, Fiend is on too, and Luna is on. Just spam Luna real quick here. What I should do is I should put this over here. And when I connect this, fuck. They're just barely off. Ho ho! Ho ho ho! Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. I didn't even need the other connector. Did too much work. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at the precision. The precision placement. I was like, how do I get out of here? This is one that really should be easy, but somehow I got stuck on. Like, a tiny-ass room, only 2 doors to go in. Pretty certain one of these needs to go here. Hold it open. All right. It doesn't like tiniest. I am a fan of all size asses. Okay. Activate this, it's gonna cut off the door. I think one thing I already tested was how fast will it cut it off. Yeah, I don't have time to run over here and change things. Do this just right, don't they? They do it. Oh, I fucked it up. Equal opportunity ass slapper. I wish there was a way for me to, like, just set this up like this and then go in here. Go in here and, like, undo this, right? Just pick this up. Block this beam, basically. Block this beam, and then tell this one to go there. Where there is an Elohim, there is a way. just have to think with portals. This one stumped me for a while. I'm just gonna look at the rocks, the rock structures. How did this form exactly? What evolutionary, what kind of erosion process took place to form all of this? It's called a computer simulation, Hyde. Okay. I already confirmed that there's no point to doing it this way. I did that. Connect everything. What if... What if we did this? Because now... Yeah. Now, I can connect this up. I hate these developers sometimes. They're freaking crafty. Now, all I need to do is just do this. And then I can go in here and take this away.
This language of creation that Athena discovered, what's it like? Do you understand it? Is it part of your system?
It is the incarnation of the sublime beauty of mathematics. Through it, all things become beautiful. Every movement of every particle is a revelation, and everything that lives is holy.
Yeah, stuff like this, where they put a gate in front of it. One of the things I tend to forget in these puzzles, among many things, is that even if something is blocked, it doesn't mean that you can't use it. And I think this is a prime example of that, where I connected both of these up, you know, like that. Simply to create a beam that would go this way and block it temporarily. You found the last two kind of easy. We need puzzles 23 and 24, not the last two I did. Okay. I think those are the ones I have remaining. Did you go back and finish it, Pugs? Because you said that you didn't finish all these initially, right? Oops, we did this one. You finished it, nice. Just head over here. So they were easy for you, but I skipped them last week. Oh yeah, this one. Fuck. Yeah, this one was something too. Well, let's go ahead and open this up. I did get to a certain point on this that felt pretty close last time. I hate how it doesn't leave everything in place. Like, once you leave the puzzle area, like once I teleport somewhere or take a bridge somewhere, it resets stuff here. I needed both of these up here. That. So that when I flip the switch back and forth. Yeah. That's open, but there's no floor. That's open, but that's blocked. How does that open up? Okay, it's just the floor. So we don't want that one powered. This goes to red. Ah, fuck, that's right. There's 2 doors here, technically. 2 energy walls. What's going on down there? What's that? Okay, so we're blocking the beam there. It's taking blue from there. Or it's just blocking the blue inside now. I'm like staring at the doors here. We need blue. Both the blues lit up, I think. We need both. When I switch this over, the other blue goes to this one, right? So this top one. Yeah. So when I make the switch, I need I think I need this. No, this one will open up. So I need this one to go over here, I think. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, that's right. It is that day. Oh, but I need this to be blocked. I position this. there's a way to... Oh, I could. I think I could. Just barely block it. Yeah, let's try this. Wait. Ah, shit. Yeah, it doesn't work, because I need... Really, this is what needs to be blocked for me to keep the floor going. Toast to the rapid death of Kathleen Kennedy. Oh my god, bugs. I do not like Kathleen Kennedy, but I don't wish death on her. Try this. Okay. I need to be able to send blue over here, right? So I think I can do this. Shit, that doesn't block it. Not wishing, I'm praying. I love you, pugs. Maybe I need to do it from here? Why does that work? I guess because I have technically two sources of red. Okay, so let's do that. Fuck, yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's sending the blue. This gets blue, turns it red. Oh, these are actually useless. Because it's got blue and red going there. Okay. And then those collide and cut off the red. Okay. We are moving right along here.
So close. Just one more.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Kathleen Kennedy. I mean, when Lucas sold Star Wars... Ugh. My opinion is that they should have put Dave Filoni in charge of Star Wars. That should have been part of the deal. He's easily, like, the second in command after Lucas as far as, like, knowledge on Star Wars and involvement in, you know, the whole story building and world building. Like, he should have been in charge of it. I think the movies would have turned out a lot better. Now, I will say, his involvement in The Mandalorian and Ahsoka is meh to me. I kind of expected more from him in those. They're okay. Mandalorian's pretty good. Ahsoka was less so, in my opinion. But I think the movies, since that's the core story, I think those would have turned out a lot better with him in charge. The shows not being the greatest, I think, is simply a result of Disney overextending themselves. Like, they're just trying to do too much. Like, shows for everything and everyone. And they're, you know, skimping on the budgets for some of them. Like Obi-Wan. Oh my god. Don't get me started on Obi-Wan. So while I don't think he would have been perfect, I think he would have been a lot better than Kathleen Kennedy. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and just do these. This is how it went. And we're done. Super easy. Look at how easy this was. We're just running right. Oh. A huge see you next Tuesday. I like that saying. I like that. Alright, the problem here, once again, is beam crossing. Pretty sure we're meant to like set this up here. Put it in the window. We make this the source instead of that. And I think that's about as far as I got last time. And I stared at this for a long time after that. So deselect this. Select this. This is now the source. Everything's functioning again. But then what? Problem is beam crossing, so this beam right here is a problem. It just right. So now I can take this one away, I think. Pretty sure that'll get cut off. That's a really narrow passage. So now this one. That's a problem. I think I have an idea about this. Once I'm on this side, I only need to worry about these, getting these connected. So I need to connect all of them up. This one doesn't have anything going to it. Take this away. Where's this one? That way. This one can see both of those. This one can see both of those. This one sees both of those. Let me move this over again. What's this one called again? That's not a hint to the solution. Balls of power. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get an overhead view of this here. Bugs, you clued me into this. Photo mode. Get a view of things here. How do I get rid of the UI? Okay. Here's what we're dealing with. You know what I need now? I need like a drawing pad. A drawing like touchpad. So I can be like in football, like John Madden, like X's and O's and circling certain parts and putting arrows to and from. That'd be kind of fun. I wonder if there's any other games that would be funny to do that would make it worth actually getting something like that so that I can draw on stream for you guys. I think, so we gotta get all of these set up. We gotta get all these connected. But we only have to do it once we're on the other side, I think. So maybe we move these over. So instead of doing... Is there a way to move more quickly? Is there... Since we moved this red over to the blue, move this blue to the red. Do an additional beam, blue to that one. And then, you know, it'll be wrong at first, right? These won't be correct because it'll be sending blue to that. But once I go back on this side of the wall, I can remove it. And I can make this the source, I think. So If I take blue to this, it'll turn this one red. That one will become blue. That one will become blue. I think that'll work. If I can remember everything I just said. I think that'll work. So we do this. We take that one away, we don't need that. Take that one away. Okay, so we got all these going. And now we just need to change the colors. Oh, wait. Wait, we don't need this one. Because we need to be going to here. So we don't need that. Make sure this isn't gonna fuck anything up when I take it away. So we just go over here and go this one. Got something. Aha! Ha 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 ha! It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Welcome! Welcome! Who are you? Don't you recognize me? I mean, you? How is this possible? This place is a loop, Byron. Eventually you loop back on yourself, so here I am. And here you are. I need answers. Oh, answers. Answers. It's always answers with you, Byron, isn't it? Because you have to know everything. Because you deserve to know everything. And everyone else just has to deal with it. It's not just about me, it's about all of us. All of New Jerusalem. Oh, really? Then why are you here solving puzzles instead of out there helping your friends? Is it because you want your mummy? Is it because you're oh so sad because mummy left you and she didn't tell you why?
What sort of conversation is this? None of them had a mom.
It's not that simple, isn't it? What you can't get over is why she didn't tell you she was leaving.
Or he's talking about Athena, right? Is that what he's talking about? Like pseudo mommy? Yeah, Athena, okay.
That has nothing to do with the city. It's just about your ego. Okay. You know what? Fine. Call it ego. After everything we went through, why not tell me? Why not take me along? Maybe she was just tired of you and your pathetic clinginess.
No!
Mummy, tell me what to do. Tell me what to think. Maybe she thought you'd finally grow up and actually do something instead of just complaining. I've done a lot more than just complain. It's not easy trying to push back against the momentum of history. Have you? Sure, you annoyed Herman into letting you play Explorer, and then you Got your hand stuck on a magic table and missed half the expedition. Great job. Meanwhile, New Jerusalem is falling apart. That's why we need Athena. Athena can't even save herself. You have a point.
No.
Well, you may be some sort of digital psychosis, but you're not entirely wrong. I didn't live up to my principles. I let my personal insecurities get in the way. I should have stepped up and taken responsibility. Responsibility? What makes you think you're cut out to lead? What makes you think anyone even respects you? Oh, shut up. You're just trying to draw me back into the loop. It won't work. We're not done here. Yeah, we are. Thanks for the life lesson. Now, go away. I have things to do.
Really, just that simple. Go away.
What's happening? 1K?
Yeah, couldn't talk yet.
So that's why you were different. You literally confronted yourself. Must have been quite the experience.
I wouldn't exactly recommend it as a leisure activity, but it was necessary. I was stuck in a loop as much as Athena was.
We all were, I think, including myself. You know, you said something to me. I said, we don't need the theory of everything to be happy. And you said, it was never just about happiness. And I couldn't stop thinking about that. Because I knew I was right, that we could find happiness without expanding. But what if we needed more? What if a happy life and a good life aren't the same?
And did you figure out an answer?
No. And I'm still not sure what you're doing is right. But if I just sit around moping without actually participating...
Then you're making the same mistake I did. We swapped positions. That's funny.
I find it kind of embarrassing. But look, the truth is, I don't really know what we should do.
Welcome back, Bunny.
But I do know that we were always at our best when we were together.
Amen to that.
Aww.
It's good to have you back, Al. Or we could just take off and dump all the responsibility on 1K again.
He did hold up well under pressure.
They're cute. So what's your order, Bunny? What did you come back with? Yeah, I blasted through those 4 puzzles, Bunny. Find it kind of interesting that when we finish the puzzle is the moment he's getting pulled out of the loop by 1K. How was that? Iced shaken espresso with 2 extra shots and a caramel drizzle. That's not too complicated. Sounds pretty solid. Let this finish out. I'm always like wary of skipping. Whenever a game developer offers a skip option, I always think, what does that mean? Skip just the credits, and then if there's an end scene or something extra, that it'll still play it, or skip everything? Like, I feel like they should have a disclosure. Skip, and then in parentheses, only the credits, not whatever might come after. That's what I was thinking of too. Because you have the option to just leave. I'm a simple bun. Yeah, I'm pretty simple, no frills when it comes to food and drinks and all that kind of stuff. I ain't picky. What am I gonna do now? I don't know. Don't know. Played the Through the Crowd, so I remember I was tired at the time.
This was the story of the people we were a long time ago, when humanity was young. I remember it all. The places, the names, our flaws, our fears, our clunky old bodies. I used to have regrets.
Regrets.
But when I look back now, I feel nothing but love. The world has changed, and we have changed with it. But the bonds that were forged in those years, so long ago on that distant blue planet, those bonds were never broken. We are still here, and we are still human.
No regrets? Not even one letter, huh? Survivor matches. Maybe. Still got quite a lot of time left. I don't know if I want to do all DVD. It's a lot of DVD for me in 1 week. Maybe I'll do a little bit of killing and then some surviving, kind of like yesterday. Split it up a little bit, potentially here. I have one question about this though, Pugs, and I feel like you're gonna deny me on it, but make me go back and figure it out myself. But the wormhole and the what did they call it? The thing that they discovered. You told me not to, it doesn't concern me, and I'm not allowed to know, but I want to know what was it that they discovered? Because I'm pretty sure it's going to lead into the third game, right? That's from getting all the stars. Yeah. I wonder if I go back here, it loads me in pretty close to the end, but I think I have to do a bunch of the final stuff. Let's see where it put me. I think I still have to go back and do a bunch of connections. Alright. Return to the VTOL, so yeah, it takes us in. And we have to do all the crap in there again. That'll take a while. There's so many puzzles. How many is this? 3, 6, 9, 12. So 96 puzzles? That's a lot in this game. How big was the first game? I don't think it was anywhere close to this. Although the first game had some, like, extended portions. Talked about it in the part you played as Yakut. Athena finds a spot out in space. Seems to be calling to them. That's basically it. Yeah. What's that about? I hope the third game covers that. I'm very interested in that kind of stuff. Like, Interstellar is one of my favorite movies. And the whole idea of, like, oh, you know, someone placed a wormhole out there. Who was it? It was us, but from the future. We guided ourselves to it. And Just, I love that conceptually, all that kind of stuff. If anybody hasn't seen Interstellar, you should definitely check out that movie. It's top quality. A little bit slow, maybe, in the beginning, if it's not, like, a genre that you're totally into. You might consider it a bit slow in the beginning, but quality movie. I'm just gonna run over here and look around for a couple minutes. Because I don't think I ever went back here. Old power station. Probably find a link to the cutscene that plays if you want to watch it. Because I'm not a coward. I just have limited time. Okay. I just have limited time. I bet you all these symbols and everything, this is the equation that leads to the anomaly. This is the answer right here. Found a video. Yeah, go ahead. I'd like to watch it. Since I'm a coward. What a view. Oh, it is here! The start of the video, it's in this area. No way. I'm so super smart. Release the stars. Okay.
My theory accounts for everything. It explains every aspect of the cosmos. There are no gaps, no errors, not even ambiguities. And it works, which is the ultimate proof. I can calculate the history of the universe from the Big Bang to the death of the last atom, but when I compare my calculations to the available data, there's one point which consistently doesn't match up. Billions of light years away in the void, there's an anomaly. It's been there since before the beginning of time, and I think it's waiting for us.
That's cool. Yeah, I love that stuff. I'm intrigued. I hope the third game, I hope that's where it's going. Coward. Yeah, but I wanted to see it. Okay, I wanted to see it. I want to see the anomaly. So visually stunning. Yes, yeah, they did a great job of this. The first game looked great as well. Something waiting for us. What does it mean? Something that the theory of everything doesn't have an answer for. So I wonder if she's saying the theory of everything also it has to also be an answer for black holes and all that kind of stuff. But there's something else out there beyond black holes that doesn't have an answer. It's crazy. This already. Bunny, you should give this game a try. Start with the first one, obviously. The puzzles, you know, they work their way up in difficulty, so you start off with very minimal devices to work with, and just kind of introduces the concepts, technicalities of everything to you. It's not bad at all.
Did I say thank you for saving me? Sorry if I didn't.
Sorry.
It was all very strange. I thought I might be hallucinating. All I remember is the light. For a moment, I could see something incredible, and then it destroyed me.
You don't think you're smart enough? Come on, Bunny. You're doing data analysis, right? For school, for a job. You're plenty smart.
Very well.
You have to be.
Alarmed and embarrassed by all the upset I've caused, but
To do what you're doing, you
otherwise,
have
well,
to be.
Thank you. Yes, it was. Mother's safety protocols would have prevented the accident. That's the truth, and I have to learn to live with it. I do, yes.
Data science.
I also see how terrifying the universe can be. How cold and uncaring.
Still have to be smart.
It's something I still need to think about. I'm obviously not going to say that there are no dangers. I'm a case study for how smugness and self-importance can lead to tragedy. But you can do better than that. And I can do better than that too. Thanks to you.
Paris, this is you. We determined that last time.
I need to run a full systems diagnostic to make sure I'm not going to explode or something. I'm not taking any chances, not again. After that, I'll try to see if there's any way of reaching Mother from here. But I suspect that you're the only one who can reach her now. You're part of her dream.
I need to go.
Let me just say thank you one last time. Thank you for helping Father save me, and thank you for coming back to the island to save Mother.
I will deal with this Jedi slime myself. Just remade the first game. Yeah, Reawakened. Yeah, it's a great game. The first time I played it, it was on Game Pass. I don't think it is now. The original release might be on Game Pass, but Reawakened, they probably wouldn't put on Game Pass. Well, you're playing on PlayStation anyway, so you wouldn't have that. But, yeah, it's a great game. Really good. Makes you work your brain, that's for sure. And it's a nice kind of no-pressure game, too, to just... when you just want to kill some time and you don't have to feel obligated to progress to a certain point in the story before you set it down. You know, you can load it up and just do You know, a handful of puzzles here and there. There's a lot to discover in the first game and this one too that's just beyond the puzzles too. There's a lot of story to uncover. That's really interesting. Lots of documents to read, lots of stuff, which is why I like it. I wonder if I can go down here. Water and electronics, bad. Tech 101, water and electronics is a no-no. Tech 101 is unplug it and plug it back in, yep. We're at the point, though, where water and electronics actually isn't bad. We can coat everything with water-resistant coating to keep the electrons flowing. To land on that. That's high enough. Fuck. No, it killed me before then. Alright. I think we're done here.